especially on high professional scene, the follow-up is always on point. So right now, they're trying to get some counter plays here. Jax, which is really good on the 1v1, plus they open up the split push department 10. Tapos kumuha sila ng ADC na parang, kumbaga at least may space apart sa mga kalaban. You can just arc and shift away when you feel there is a lot of threat. It looks like mukhang dito sa side ng AC Enigma gusto nila mag-double down sa engage. Nag-hover sila ng Aatrox pero hindi. Sabi nila, lock in na natin ng Varus. Pwede din sila siguro kumuha dito ng Galio.
Yeah, for sure. It's a really good combo. Camille Galio, a very huge classic combo in terms of champions. So AC Enigma can bank on it. Ang laki ng potential kasi nilalabas nun. But nevertheless, I think Aatrox is still a very good option here. You need not be able to constantly keep a check on him. Kaya niya mabuhay on his own.
Yeah, I mean, so far, right now, right, we have a lot. We have seen 2 games kaagad sa last series lang na may nag-Aatrox, and we do see the big impact it actually can give, especially with the sustain, right? Tonte a while ago was almost unkillable kahit 3 na yung humahabol sa kanya. Sinusubukan na talaga siyang patayin. Sinipa na siya ng Lee Sin, in-isolate na, pero hindi, nabubuhay pa rin. For some reason, the sustain is insane. But looks like, sa side dito naman ng JMV, gusto nilang taasan din yung crowd control nila with the Leona.
Wow, this is interesting. They picked up the Leona. This is not something that I expected. I was expecting the likes of even the Galio because it's still fitting, right?
Yeah.
They have the Jax, they have the Ezreal, and we all know like Ezreal coming in the early game, kaya tong i-alleviate yung pressure with the Galio in mind, and the Jax could go in with the entry and with the engage, and Galio will come through next. So this is really interesting with JMV. But nevertheless, Leona, still a good engager.
Yeah, they can still double down actually on double ADCs dito sa side ng JMV, right? Kasi may Ezreal na sila, pwede silang kumuha siguro ng Zeri para sa mid lane nila, para at least medyo mobile. Kung gusto nila i-kite away yung mga members dito ng AC Enigma, especially dahil marami naman na silang crowd control dito sa 2 champions pa lang. Pero tinanong natin kung ano yung matatanggalin dito ng AC Enigma. Right now, it is the Shen, which is actually a good macro champion in general kasi syempre isang cast mo lang ng ultimate mo, sama na kagad ikaw sa team fight. And looks like it is the general respect right now on the second rotations ban. You want to remove all those long range utility help na pwedeng gamitin ng kalaban nyo, like the Galio na tinanggal na dito ng JMV din, and also the Ornn.
Yeah, it's something na could still give that huge respect. Itong AC Enigma, tingnan natin kung ano yung ibaban nila dito, because right now GMV still missing onto that jungle, still missing onto that mid lane. Pwede sila mag-ban on Jace dito, can still go and opt for that as well. But we'll see how JMV is gonna do this, because right now they're hovering these support champions, which is very interesting if they commit to it. But right now those jungles are going to be very important as well, and that Lee Sin is definitely going to be a huge help, especially removing the Hextech ultimate.
Alam mo, magaling talaga, no? Pag nag-hover ng Lee Sin o mahilig gumamit ng Lee Sin pagdating sa jungle, if they do lock it in, maybe later, we would still have 100% pick rate on Lee Sin. Kasi kanina, talagang ginamit ni Fate sa jungle, sa side ng Skida. Tapos kung i-hover nila mamaya yan, magiging maganda epekto ito para sa early game. Especially that Lee Sin is really, really strong in establishing control in the early game. They hovered the Maokai on the side of AC Enigma, but they actually switched it up. Mukhang hindi nila gagamitin muna yun. Though they do have 2 pick prio, di ba? So, last pick naman dito yung red side. Pwede? Pwede! I miss it, right?
This.
Diba?
I love this.
Brings us back to the golden days, I guess.
Oh, I love this. I love this. The reason is because the Nautilus jungle would definitely be a huge part of AC Enigma, especially considering that early game prowess. Nautilus is so strong, level 1 to level 3, even up until level 5 as well, and can become a huge damage dealer if you consider it. So this will be an interesting turn of events that we have considered, which I definitely love and open with open arms.
Kha'Zix would be so scary to use in this type of composition na ginagamit dito ng AC Enigma. I think you have to use a different one, maybe a Lilia, pero Kha'Zix, okay, very bold move on the side of John Mike Villanueva. I mean, this is Sayonara that we are talking about. One of the really, really strong junglers sa side na, or at least sa buong Wild Rift scene natin. Sayonara, alam na naman natin yung history niya. Galing siya ng Wild Rift C 2022 PH natin. Sa Team Underground pa nga. Tapos sobrang impactful na yun. Kumbaga, ever since so pag-join niya sa Wild Rift, hindi na talaga siya nagtigil sa grind. And right now, we're seeing, all of the hard work siguro ng gagawin nila. ay papakita nila dito yung hasik ng lagim ng JMV, ng John Mike Villanueva. Pinaka-creative na pangalan sa buong Wild Rounds natin.
Yeah, I mean, very unique. Very unique indeed. Walang nakaparehas.
Silyat, pa-PM naman sa akin, bakit, ano yung history, bakit John Mike Villanueva? Sino si John? Ay, sino si Mike? Pala, yun na lang yung kulang eh. Kasi meron na tayong John, may Villanueva na. Si Mike na lang ang hinahanap namin dito ni Infinity. And guys, let us know as well, who do you think is gonna be winning here in this game? This is gonna be a best of 3, so at least vote lang muna tayo sa ating game number 1. Hashtag ACE win if you want AC Enigma to win. Hashtag JMV win if you want John Mike Villanueva to win. It's so weird to say that. Mukhang tao yung binoboto natin dito, but
yeah,
still nice.
Definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is nice. But coming down into game number 1, there is a lot of expectation here. John Mike Villanueva, current engage tool nila is pretty much having that huge dependency onto the Leona to be able to do something and be that a catalyst for the team pretty much, so that Jax can follow through, so that the likes of Ezreal and Corki can be safe and deal damage. Now for the likes of AC Enigma, very straightforward. Sobrang CC-centric ng composition nila. Every single champion that they locked in has crowd control. So this will be the dependency of AC Enigma coming down into game number 1.
Oh yeah, I love the composition of AC Enigma generally because I love team fighting based composition. Yun talaga yung bias ko. But I do like the aggressiveness here of JMV squad. I think through the Kazakhs, pwede sila makakuha ng play dito. Siguro topside sila mag-focus kasi may Jax naman sila doon. Kapag lumabang na yung Jax, siguro kakayanin na talaga yung Aatrox. But come level 5, lalo na kapag meron mga objectives, parang hirap labanan ng group style team fight ang AC Enigma. They have the Maokai, for Christ's sake. Isang ulti lang niyan, may hirapan na kaagad sumugod yung mga kalaban. Lalo na makatakas, especially with the chain of corruption of the Varus. There's lots of crowd control, lots of team fighting potential sa AC Enigma. But yung caveat lang na sa kanila, pag mag-isa sila, pag watak sila, dun sila pinaka mahina. So dun pwedeng ma-exploit siguro ng JMV dito ang lineup ng AC Enigma, especially with the Kazakhs. We're now just 30 seconds in, and so we have been here. Silyat actually is the top laner this time. So si Spells mo ka nag-mid lane.
Yeah, and you called it, right? In terms of ganking potential, in terms of pickoffs, it will be very important for John Mike Villanueva to be able to capitalize on it. Right? Because they have the Kazakhs, they have the Leona, and these two in and of itself are really strong. And if you consider it, Leona is like one of the champions that could deal a huge amount of CC from a long range distance in terms of the ultimate and in terms of the Zenith Blade that could close in those distance. So it will be very important for Bling Bang Bang to be able to rotate and roam and also support the likes of Silyat. Wait, dalawa yung Silyat.
Yan na lang, Silyat. Oh nga, no, wait. Ano yan? Spells? Ang lakas ng trip ito na ginagawa nila, pero siguro man na sila dito sa may bottom lane. Saunders gonna get taken down. That's first blood already ng JMV. Ang aga nila na group up dito, pero tinan natin kasi si Quinto On sinusubukan dito umatake naman kahit paano. Tulungan ng mga kasama na, and the Archangel as well. Man, double kill for the Varus, and they just turned the fight around. Take note, JMV ang una nakakuha ng first blood, but they got 3 instead.
You have to remember, we mentioned this during the draft, that Nautilus is one of the strongest early game champions, right? And you have so much crowd control in the favor for AC Enigma. And yes, we haven't still hit the level 5 from that team fight, but nevertheless, you're talking about the Maokai. You're talking about Camille that has stun as well. You're talking about Nautilus that has Root, that has the dredge line as well to close in those distance. So napakadaming crowd control.
Saka yung piercing arrow, bro, yun talaga eh. Lalo kapag level 3 na, siyempre may base yan ng missing HP mo, and now AC Enigma group up na lang. Siyempre, mahirap na makatakas talaga. They have loads of CC, and it's a jungle Nautilus. For Christ's sake, that's gonna build AP. So, itong si Silyat sa may mid lane, yung totoong Silyat, I'm assuming, is gonna be having a lot of trouble. Yung Kazakhs din may hirapan, especially Elyon later on, the Ezreal.
Jax on top with the dive to V1.
Subukan nila. Can they escape?
Oh, they opted to back away. They opted to back away.
Pero yung Varus sa may bottom lane, grabe, 3-0 na, Infinity.
Yeah. I mean, that's That's a Varus. That's a Varus with long-range distance pokes. I mean, you mentioned this already. The piercing arrow, napakalakas na ito when it comes to that long-range distance. And you have to also consider na yung early game teamfight, nakakuha agad ng kill dito si Varus. And considering how the weapon itemization is going for, Varus is going quick and is going fast when it comes to damage items.
Ooh.
Not going for the mana immune as a first pick.
Sipin mo lamang ka ng 300 sa katapat mo. That is a lot of gold already, considering that your opponent will take some time to actually scale up and get the power spike. Knowing that it is an Ezreal na ginagamit dito ni Elyon. So, Kintuon is from Aqua Kineme team that he was from before nung sumasali siya ng mga ibang community tournaments natin. And his former name actually was Aqua, quite ironically. And he spams a lot of Nautilus as well way back. Kaya talaga kumbaga nakakatawa na makita din siya ngayon na mag-Nautilus, building AP once more. Ngayon naman, Zenitplay ginamit na dito, including the Solar Flare para at least makaburst sila. Pero flash out lang ginawa dito ni Sonder. Takas na kaagad.
Yeah, they were just able to rotate and come back into safety. Very important considering that objectives are gonna come up in 30 seconds. So kailangan nila mag-play safe at this point.
No, yun lang!
Though locks down jungle.
Yun lang, hindi ka safe kapag may note. Ang laki ng damage ng depth charge. Oh my lord! Wala pang item yan si Kinton. Wala pa nabubuong item. You see like 3 bars getting deleted. They're chunked out with just 1 ult.
Yeah, very unfortunate hindi nila nakuha yung kill na yun. Because at this point, the Kintoon is still building onto those items. The Shin will not help in terms of AP burst damage. So it's still further apart when it comes to that burst damage potential. He's still building up onto that Bruiser type of setup and Bruiser type of damage.
Oh, this time they want to go with a Nature's Grasp, trapping 2 members. No follow-up just yet here by AC Enigma. Right now, John Mike Villanueva, they want to take this dragon away. It's so difficult, especially when AC Enigmas are grouped up already. But take a look at Silyat, just behind, 1v1ing someone there on the side of AC Enigma, while the rest of the squad here ng JMV taking the dragon down. Kaso nga si Kintoon, medyo delikado yung position niya. Flash in by Wakasa, they want to take him down. And now World Ender ending the lives of JMV. Look at that damage, AoE, and Shai even going off the cliff just to take someone down as well. Ngayon naman si Sila sinusubukan na makatakas dito while the dragon is being taken already by AC Enigma, saying thank you to JMV as they get their lives as well.
Yeah, huge potential there for AC Enigma. They were able to get the objective. On top of that, they were able to take a couple of kills in their favor, ballooning their advantage into a 2k gold lead. And we saw the amount of damage Wakaza was able to come through at the perfect time with a World Ender, and then those knockups over the wall. It's a 2-man CC, and John Mike Villanueva was not able to avoid. And now, it will be the Hextech Mimic that will be up next.
And now, hindi na maubusan ng mana dito si Shiden kasi naka-Essence River na siya for sure. He's just gonna be having a lot of fun dealing the DPS and also piercing the hearts out of JMV squad as they try to take the third down in the top lane. After they dive Ultraviolence here, syempre Silyat hindi na siya makakatakas yan, especially the amount of crowd control that they invested. And they can take a lot of plates as well. Right now, we're seeing 2,000 gold of a lead already by Ace Enigma.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no.
Now, another engage.
Yeah, Chain of Corruption as a response, and they can do nothing about it. They ganked, but they got ganked instead.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Just those quick rotations coming from AC Enigma just netted them so much benefit already. And once again, banking onto too much crowd control, you can have, or you can't have any more than this. AC Enigma across the board, each and every single one has crowd control. So despite not having a 5-man united front into those battles, into those engages, they could still manage onto those isolated fights into having that battle, especially considering that Silyat, the jungler, is so gapped already.
Hirap, no? Dalawa yung Silyat, hindi natin alam kung sino yung totoo. Ay, nako, John Mike Villanueva, anong trip yung ginagawa niya sa amin ngayon? Talagang, kulang na lang gawin yun, 5 kayong Silyat eh. Ito talaga, ang tripping sa ginagawa nila ngayon. Pero malakas din ang trip ng AC Enigma right now, especially na ang taas na gold lead nila, plus ang dami nilang cow control. May first item na halos lahat. si Sonder na lang ang natitira dito na kailangan bumili. Pero mukhang si Wakasa gusto mang assassinate ng isang Corki. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're jumping on, trying to take down Shy. Kaso nga lang, yung Nature's Grass talaga sobrang hirap makahabol. At kaya naman sila pa makakuha ng kill. And mukhang yung Arcane Shift na muna. Oh my God! Shy getting 2 kills when he got ganked.
Oh, that was crispy coming in from Shy. 802 now, 8k gold. It's a 3k gold gap in terms of the mirror matchup. And now at this point, Celia in danger, has to retreat back to safety. AC Enigma. It's not just about the map control advantage, not just about the gold. They got so much objectives as well with Infernal Drake in their favor.
Yeah, it stems from the discipline and the tons amount of practice na ginagawa nila. And right now, they're getting engaged, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Never mind, it was a problem. Shy's gonna get taken down right now. And Kintoon as well gonna get shot down. Here comes Silit as well into the top side, at least top side of the fight, as he jumps onto the Maokai. And right now, mukhang susubukan ni Wakasa dito i-turn yung fight around. Kasi nga na kailangan na tumakas. Hindi nga lang sila tugma dito nung Kabil. Sumugod pa rin with Exit Ultimate, pero mga flash out pa naman after taking that kill on the Jax. 2 or 1 for 3 rather is better on the side of JMV.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate they went for a bit of an overextension, and when Shy is gone, there's no more that could alleviate some of the damage that they were lacking away from that fight. So they are now just forced to retreat, but they still overstayed, and JMV was able to capitalize on that. But nevertheless, AC Enigma still on a massive lead, 5k gold advantage in 10 minutes.
Kaya malaki talaga ang responsibility dito mamaya ng Leon na si Ortros. Kasi yung solar flare niya, yung mga sugod niya, siya yung nakaka-catch lagi sa mga crucial members dito. Like Wakasa right now, but look at the sustain! Especially dahil sa Sundered Sky na yan. This item, ever since introduced, has been one of the most broken items right now here in the game. And they're trying to exploit it as well. Wakasa steals remaining alive. Chain of Corruption gonna be used here onto the backline. And everyone is just gonna get deleted. AC Enigma right now piling onto them. And Hextech ultimatum to trap the other Celia. That's 4 members dead in a triple for Shy.
Quadra? Is he going to take it? No, he's not. Denied. But nevertheless, they still got the Ice Drake. And AC Enigma, 4 kills in a bag. Another objective in their favor. And they're looking for another turret.
This is a one-sided beatdown, man. AC Enigma up by 10,000 gold lead at 10 minutes into the game with 2 Dragon stacks. And up by 13 kills as well. This is insane. This is insane. But we cannot discount JMV just yet. They drafted a triple actually scaling composition with Jax, Corki, and Ezreal. Maybe at 20 minutes, if they manage to stall for that amount of time, maybe they can still come back.
Yeah, they definitely still have that chance. But a little bit mission impossible at this point. 8k gold deficit. Kazakh's in danger.
Oh, and they're trying to chase Celia. Gonna get taken down. Mukhang naglabas na ng spray dito para sa ipis ang AC Enigma. At papatay na talaga dito yung isang Kazakhs. Right now, Big Bang gonna get taken down as well. He cannot tank at all. 5 members on the side of AC Enigma. Sila trying to actually do something about it as well. But the counter strike wasn't able to hit anyone. And right now, it's just gonna get piled on. That's 3 members, 4 members dead. They're trying to chase down the last remaining member here on JMV. And take him down as well. Early ace. Man, 12 minutes pa na nakita na tayo ng ace.
The idea of the package was reasonable to cut down that team fight. Unfortunately, there were only 2 people alive. So at that point, it was a huge mistake to go for the package and go for the Valkyrie away. There's just, with the amount of CC that AC Enigma has, it could be changed to CC Enigma at this point.
Yeah, CC Enigma. Ang dami masyado eh. And it's a dominance na ginagawa nila ngayon. Even a death cap on the Nautilus, man. Early death cap na kaagad. That's how rich Kintoon is right now. And John Mike Villanueva, if they want to come back here in this game, I think they have to avoid fights. I mean, every single fight that they have been, except for that one in the mid lane, has been a loss. Yeah. And they keep engaging onto them. Look at this. They just got immediately used. And it's going to be used with the Chain of Corruption as well. If ever they counterplay, Wakasa as well, just going to be overextending. He is very confident. He can just take down anyone with the flash. But is he going to get taken down as well? Too much damage on the side of JMV. But it's a 1-for-1. Not really worth it for AC Enigma. Let's see if they can still do something about this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but nevertheless, I think they still have that opportunity to come back from that fight. I mean, they definitely could. 10k gold advantage is not any amount of gold to scuff about.
Oh man, Baron available for free, if ever. It's all up to the other Celiath here, Kha'Zix, para maka-steal dito. Especially, I mean, Kha'Zix deals a lot of damage, burst damage onto the objectives. That's why it's one of the more popular junglers na meron tayo, including the Lee Sin, kasi pwede ka talaga maka-last hit, pwede ka maka-steal na objectives. And Sayonara is really, really good on this champion. Right now, they have to tempo down. Okay, mahirap na ito, the 10,000 gold deficit na meron sa kanila. But if they manage to at least avoid some of these fights, maybe focus on the resources muna, try to farm up and avoid getting ganked by Isa Enigma, maybe they can still turn this around. I mean, they found ways a while ago. They won a team fight in the mid lane, but right now, Ace Enigma wanting to win more. Quinton is gonna be in the area as well. Nature's Gas ginamit na dito para ma-zone out yung mga members dito ng John Mike Villanueva, and the Leon is gonna take him down. Hextech ultimatum on the Kha'Zix as the virus is just unstoppable. In Ace Enigma, they will go for this Baron.
With no jungler, it's going to be an open objective here by AC Enigma. Baron Nashor uncontested, and once they take it down, the mid lane will be the target next. And once the tier 2 goes down, it's an open map for AC Enigma's side.
Ayan, nalalabas na yung Hex Dragon natin dito, the mini dragon na pwedeng gamitin para maglakad. Kumbaga si Rebecca. Alabas na si Rebecca dito. At makakapag-push na sila.
We're still on the normal Drake. We're still moments away from the Elder Drake. That's when.
Ayun na. Doon na si Papi lalabas. Kasi masyado mabilis eh. Pero ito, di ba? Parang nung mga panahon ni Rebecca, hindi pa nangangagat pa lang ito eh. Pero ngayon may baril na, may laser na. Kung ano-ano nang ginagawa ng dragon na yan. And they're just gonna be using it to push mid lane. Absolutely no way for John Mike Villanueva to contest this. It's very difficult. I mean, they have some pokes. May Ezreal, may Corki. But it's so scary for them to actually engage. Right now, the other Sillet, actually, Spets doing a really good job split pushing into the top side. Kaya nakakuha sila ng isang torre doon kahit papano. He pushed bot lane a while ago as well. That's why they have 2 turrets already that they have been successful in taking down. But so far, it's not really shaking AC Enigma just yet.
Yeah, it's they had to send someone to be able to defend. Unfortunately, it's now Celia who retreated and went back to safety. So now it's JMV who has that member advantage. The Mountain Drake is up, but Wakaza very quick on his foot, now rotating more towards that mid lane so he can go for that response if ever a fight occurs.
Pwede din yung Ace Enigma dito kumuha na ng Dragon. I mean, they can acquire soul and get tons of attributes boost for them to just be much stronger. Right now, Spets trying to do something about this, trying to go for a flank, but this tower should be falling down as they try to engage once more. They have a lot of crowd control. The Dangerous Gas again zoning everyone away. And look at Wakasa, talagang dinurog na lang niya. Triple kill na kaagad and straight to the Nexus. Just end this game already and get that 1-0 here in the series.
Incredible start coming in from AC Enigma. Coming into the series, it's pretty much an undisputed snowball that they were able to do in that game number 1. The amount of crowd control that they have, it's pretty much every single one of this team, every single one coming into their composition can start up the engage. If one ultimate is down, other ultimates can follow through. And it's pretty much non-ending team fights from end